Probate litigation primarily revolves around three areas: wills, guardianships, and trusts. There are also other facets that arise out of that. Any kind of dispute involving a 401k plan, a retirement plan, an heirship situation, also real estate and mineral interests that flow out of a probate, a guardianship, or a trust all come under that heading. I represent people in all different roles. Sometimes I'm representing a person making a claim against one of those entities. Sometimes I'm representing the person who's in charge of one of those entities, which would be a trustee or a guardian or an executor most commonly. Sometimes it's a power of attorney as well. Well, there are a few things that often will come up related to probate litigation, such as bank accounts that are disputed, who owns them, life insurance policies that may be disputed, retirement benefits that are disputed, and many times there'll be real estate issues or mineral interest issues that will arise out of a disputed probate matter that will have to be resolved. The fiduciary litigation that I deal with involves the fiduciaries that are in charge of the probate estate, which would be an executor or an administrator. Also, the guardian of a guardianship is a fiduciary. A trustee of a trust is a fiduciary. And a lot of people don't know it, but a person that acts under a power of attorney is a fiduciary. And so all of those people need representation if they're being questioned in terms of what they have done, or also the people that are doing the questioning, sometimes they need representation, and we represent both depending on what case and what client comes to us on a given case. It will be a person that is getting sued because they're in charge of one of these things, a will, a trust, or a guardianship. Or it will be a person who has concerns about the person that's managing the probate estate or the guardianship estate or the trust, that feels like that the assets are not being managed properly, and they'll reach out to me for assistance. A lot of times problems can be avoided if you plan in advance and if you get on them quickly. Usually the problem doesn't go away. The longer you wait, ordinarily the worse that it gets and the more expensive and time-consuming it gets to resolve. So it's better to reach out sooner rather than later. Experience and specialization. We do quite a bit of it and have for a long time, and devote the majority of my practice and those who help me in this area to these issues. So we deal with them on a daily basis. Reach out early, get some advice. We offer a consultation, a 1-hour consultation. A lot of times we can deal with that early on, figure out a game plan, whether they need to pursue the matter or whether they don't need to pursue the matter, what the fee agreement would look like, what their options are. So getting advice early in the situation, I think, is important.